Find Egyptian artifacts. Have you ever wondered how it feels to be Cleopatra, Nefertiti, or King Tut? Sad to say, we can't physically time travel to know the answer. But at least, ancient Egypt left marks for us to see, for us to get an idea of how their world was about 3,000 years ago, thanks to the Egyptian artifacts. With Egyptian artifacts, people today get some idea of how this ancient country's clothing, culture, language, and religion appeared. In a way, we learned about Egypt's history. Not only Egypt has its ancient artifacts. Even the Native American, also called the American Indian, has left clues so we'll know how their world was thousands of years ago. But unlike other ancient civilizations, Egypt is so mysterious, making people more and more interested to know about this world. No wonder why it is a source of pride to own Egyptian artifacts. Even seeing these works of art already invokes pride. Interested to enter and have a closer look at the ancient Egyptian civilization? Then better find some Egyptian artifacts. Here's how. 1. Check museums if you only want to see the Egyptian artifacts. Egyptian artifacts don't just stay in Egypt. In fact, other museums in the world, like the Petrie Museum of Egyptian Archaeology, keep these artifacts, while some museums, like the Low Art Museum, temporarily exhibit these ancient works of arts. Check the nearest museum in your area and see if they have a schedule for Egyptian artifact exhibits. But if you are unfortunate enough not to have such a museum near you, then maybe traveling to go to a certain museum should be your choice. Aside from the Petrie Museum of Egyptian Archaeology, you can find other museums featuring Egyptian artifacts. One of these is the Rosicrucian Egyptian Museum, located in San Jose, California. Actually, this museum is said to have the largest display of artifacts not only of the ancient Egyptian civilization but also of Assyrian, Pacific Coast, and Babylonian. You may choose to go all the way to Egypt if you wish to see the Museum of Egyptian Antiquities, located in Cairo, Egypt. It is said to have more or less 120,000 items. No wonder that it is said to house the largest Egyptian artifact collection. 2. Check websites if you're planning to buy Egyptian artifacts. Owning a precious Egyptian artifact is surely more satisfying than just seeing these works of arts. Good thing, there are websites where you can shop for an Egyptian artifact. Treasures of the World. This website has a search engine for easier searching of artifacts. It stores more or less 500 Egyptian artifacts for sale. Museum Store Company. This also has a search engine, but it offers only about 240 Egyptian artifacts for sale. Ancient Museum Store. Not only artifacts but also items inspired by Egyptian artifacts are featured in this website. By simply owning or seeing Egyptian artifacts, you can already have an idea of Cleopatra's or Nefertiti's clothing. You can already grasp something about their beliefs in religion, their culture, their language, and most importantly, their history. Not only Egyptian, but also other artifacts like those from the Native American or American Indian, are there to share knowledge. Perhaps, the knowledge that these artifacts has given us is the best gift that the modern world has ever received from the ancient world.